Chosen one, this moment is not random, it's a divine summons. Heaven has aligned your steps to this very word. You are standing at the edge of a supernatural shift where obedience unlocks overflow and purity precedes promotion. The Spirit of God is calling you to prepare, to cleanse, to consecrate, because what's coming is holy. The wealth transfer, the divine elevation, the long-awaited breakthrough, it's already moving toward you. As it is written, consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. Chosen one today is not just another day, it's your turning point. Chosen one, this isn't about vanity or ritual, it's about divine alignment. Heaven is not calling you to routine, it's calling you to readiness. What's coming cannot be carried by a vessel still holding yesterday's dust. You are standing on sacred ground, and the Spirit of God is saying, prepare yourself, for the next move of heaven will not wait. This moment is not random. You didn't find this message by accident, heaven scheduled it. Every sunrise now carries prophetic weight. Every action, every act of obedience is building momentum in the unseen. Cleansing, daily intentional spiritual cleansing is not symbolic. It's a signal. It tells heaven I'm ready. It tells the unseen realm I'm aligned. I learned this truth the hard way. I once thought cleansing was about outer order, but it's far deeper. Cleansing is warfare. It's discipline turned into power. It's how you command the atmosphere around you to submit to divine order. Every time you cleanse your space, your body, your heart, heaven registers your obedience. It smells purity rising like incense before God. And when heaven takes notice, everything begins to move. Chosen one. You've felt the pressure building, haven't you? That restlessness, that stirring in your spirit, that's not anxiety. That's the trembling of the spiritual realm preparing you for an outpouring. Heaven is aligning the pieces, but before God can pour out blessing, he must purify the vessel. Before promotion, he must see obedience. What's about to be placed in your hands will not just change your life, it will shift generations. There's a divine transfer coming, wealth, wisdom, favor, influence. It's real, but it's reserved for the clean. The access code is purity. Heaven recognizes frequency, not formality. When your inner world aligns with divine truth, doors open without struggle. This is why the blessings haven't arrived yet, not because you weren't worthy, but because you weren't ready. You can't carry kingdom treasure with unwashed hands. You can't birth the new while still clinging to what's expired. Chosen. 1. Cleansing is not a small act. It's an announcement. Each time you wash physically, emotionally, spiritually, you declare, I am making room for heaven. This is the hour to obey quickly, to treat your daily preparation as holy, because obedience is the key that unlocks overflow. You've prayed, you've waited, you've believed, but now God says it's time to act. When you begin to honor this call, the shift will be immediate. Your thoughts will clear, confusion will lift, stagnant situations will start to move again, relationships will rearrange, provision will locate you, because purity magnetizes favor. Chosen one, you're entering a season where you will no longer chase the blessing will chase you. Heaven's favor will flow like water once the gates are open. You won't need to strive or explain. Alignment speaks louder than words. I've seen this firsthand. When I started walking in daily obedience, cleansing not just my hands, but my heart, miracles began to unfold without effort. Unexpected favor, divine opportunities, supernatural clarity. That's what happens when heaven recognizes a ready vessel. So hear me clearly, don't skip a single day. Your obedience today is building the bridge to your tomorrow. Each act of cleansing is a seed, and seeds grow fast in clean soil. Speak life over yourself as you prepare. I am pure, I am aligned, I am ready. You're not performing a ritual, you're enacting prophecy. Every drop of water, every word of declaration, every moment of surrender is echoing in eternity. Do not mistake this for superstition. This is spiritual science, heaven's order manifesting through your obedience. Water has always marked transformation. The flood, the Red Sea, the Jordan, every divine turning point began with cleansing. This is your moment to cross over. Chosen one, you are being called higher. Heaven is watching how you respond. And when you do, everything that has been delayed will suddenly accelerate. What took years will take days. What was closed will open. The same doors that resisted you will now recognize your presence, because obedience changes your frequency. And when your frequency changes, the blessing finds you. So do not let a single day pass. Cleanse, consecrate, align, speak life as you wash. Declare your readiness aloud. This isn't about routine, it's about revelation. You are being refined for a purpose that cannot be delayed any longer. Heaven has already moved, now it's your turn. Chosen one. This next part is sacred. Heaven is not just calling you to cleanse in spirit, but to cleanse 3 divine gates of power within your body. These are not random parts. They are portals of purpose carrying spiritual energy, divine direction, and creative flow. When they are neglected, your destiny feels delayed. But when they are purified, everything starts to align. Let's begin with your feet, anointed one. Your feet are holy ground. Wherever they tread, they claim territory. That's why the enemy always tries to trip you, to confuse your direction, to keep you walking in circles. But when you wash and anoint your feet, daily clarity returns. Every step becomes ordered, every decision guided. When I started doing this myself, I would whisper, "Every step I take is blessed." I didn't realize then how powerful it was. But soon, I noticed things changing, closed doors, opening wrong paths, closing guidance, flowing with ease, because clean feet don't wander, they walk in destiny. Chosen one, your feet carry the blueprint of your future. Each time you wash them, speak over them, "Where I walk, favor follows." Every place my foot touches, heaven claims. Do this daily with intention. Heaven watches obedience in the little things, because the little things unlock the impossible. Now your groin, the gate of creation and legacy. This area holds your life force, your energy to build, to produce, to multiply. When this gate is defiled or ignored, you leak spiritual strength. You feel drained, restless, unfocused. But when it's cleansed and blessed, that power returns. Chosen one, your creative energy is sacred. It's how you birth vision, purpose, and prosperity. When you purify this area, you're saying to heaven, "Let everything that flows from me be pure." I began doing this prayer years ago, asking God to cleanse my energy and make my creativity holy, and suddenly new ideas began to flow. My work changed. My spirit felt lighter. My mind opened. This gate determines your fruitfulness in business, in ministry, even in relationships. Speak life as you cleanse. My energy is sanctified. My lineage is blessed. My work is holy. You are not just cleaning your body, you're cleansing your bloodline. You're cutting off generational confusion and restoring divine order. And then there's your navel, your center, your spiritual umbilical cord. It connects you to your source, your balance, your vitality. When this gate is blocked, you feel anxious, empty, and disconnected from God. But when it's cleansed, you realign with divine flow. You feel centered again, chosen one. Every time you wash this area, imagine light flowing from heaven into your core. Feel peace returning, pray softly, God, restore my balance. Let living water flow within me again. You'll notice that deep calm that settles inside. That's the Spirit anchoring you again. Water has always been heaven's symbol of transformation. The flood, the Red Sea, the Jordan, every great shift began with cleansing. Your daily washing is not routine, it's your personal Red Sea. You're crossing from old cycles into new promise. Take your time. Use clean water. Use oil if you can. Speak over yourself as you wash. I am pure. I am aligned. I am ready. You're not performing a ritual, you're unlocking a realm. Each act of cleansing is a declaration that delay is broken, that confusion has ended, that your spirit is awake. Chosen one. This is why you've been feeling pressure. The warfare wasn't against your body, it was against your gates, because the enemy knows that a pure vessel is unstoppable. Once you align these gates, your energy becomes untouchable, your discernment sharpens, your path straightens, doors open that no one can shut. This act of daily obedience will set you apart. Many will wonder why your life is shifting so fast, why favor is chasing you, why things suddenly fall into place. They won't understand that you've partnered with heaven in something sacred. Obedience opens what striving never can. Heaven moves when you move. So don't skip a day. Cleanse your gates with purpose. Pray over them with reverence. These simple acts carry supernatural power. Because chosen one, you're not just cleaning, you are consecrating. You are preparing the vessel that will carry the next wave of divine blessing. And as you obey everything connected to you, your health, your finances, your relationships will begin to respond. You will feel it in your body. You will sense it in your spirit, and soon you will see it in your life. This is your sacred command. Cleanse, align, obey daily, for the blessing is already moving in your direction. Chosen one. Your daily cleansing is not just a habit, it's a spiritual transaction. Each time you obey something in the unseen shifts. You may not see it, but heaven feels it. The moment you move in obedience, your atmosphere begins to respond. What was once delayed starts to move. What was once closed starts to open. This is not about outer appearance, it's about inner alignment. Heaven doesn't bless intentions, it blesses preparation. And when your actions match your faith, you become unstoppable. The spirit realm recognizes obedience faster than prayer. You can pray for years, but when you act in alignment, things begin to accelerate instantly. Chosen one. This daily cleansing is how you prepare your vessel for divine overflow. Heaven is searching for those who are both clean and consistent vessels that can carry abundance without leaking it. That's why you've been feeling this pressure. You're being refined, not rejected. God is increasing your capacity, stretching you, preparing you to hold more than you've ever imagined. I remember when I was in that same process, praying, waiting, but feeling nothing was moving. It wasn't until I learned to align my actions that the atmosphere started to shift. I started cleansing intentionally my thoughts, my body, my energy, and the fog lifted. Clarity returned. Doors opened quietly but powerfully. It wasn't luck, it was alignment. Chosen one, what you're sensing right now, the stirring in your spirit, the tension in the air, is not chaos, it's construction. Heaven is building something inside you. You're being positioned for a level of blessing that demands purity and precision. That's why your obedience matters so much. When you cleanse, you're not performing a ritual. You're sending a signal to the spirit realm, I'm ready to receive. And heaven always responds to readiness. You've been waiting for breakthrough, but what if breakthrough has been waiting for you, waiting for your vessel to be clean enough to carry what's coming? Chosen one, your obedience is your announcement. Every act of cleansing tells heaven, I trust you. It says, I may not understand, but I'm available. That posture of surrender attracts divine speed. It draws miracles like iron to magnet. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to chase what's already assigned to you. Just stay in alignment. When your vessel is pure, blessings will find you. The right people, resources, and timing will appear naturally, because alignment replaces anxiety. The enemy knows this. That's why distraction and delay are his favorite weapons. He wants you inconsistent, clean one day, careless the next. But daily obedience breaks that pattern. It builds spiritual momentum. It tells heaven that you're trustworthy with more. And once heaven calls you trustworthy, no man can stop what's coming. Chosen one. Listen, what you've been carrying inside you is sacred. The ideas, the dreams, the calling, they're not random. They're divine seeds waiting for clean soil. And your daily cleansing is preparing that ground. You may not see instant results, but they're building quietly. Every act of obedience today becomes evidence tomorrow. Every moment you honor this word is writing your testimony. Heaven measures time differently. What feels like small obedience to you echoes eternally. Remember this, miracles don't come to the loudest. They come to the most aligned. The pure in heart see God because they see clearly. Your obedience is restoring your vision. Soon you'll realize what used to feel foggy is now simple. What once seemed impossible is now within reach. Chosen. 1. Stay consistent. Don't let weariness whisper lies. The moment you feel tired, pause and remind yourself, heaven moves when I move. You're not just keeping clean, you're staying connected. Gratitude will sustain you. As you cleanse, thank God. Thank Him for what's already shifting. Gratitude polishes your spirit. It keeps you glowing in dark seasons. When you thank God in advance, you activate faith, and faith invites manifestation. You've prayed for change, chosen one, but this is the moment to embody change. Keep cleansing, keep obeying, keep showing up daily, because what's about to break open will happen suddenly, and only those prepared will recognize it when it comes. Your obedience is your fragrance, your purity is your power, and your consistency is your key. Heaven is watching, waiting, and ready to release what's been stored up for you. Chosen one. The floodgates are about to open, not because you begged, but because you aligned. This is your moment of divine acceleration. You are not waiting on the blessing is waiting on your next act of obedience. Chosen one, hear me clearly, this is the hour of manifestation. Heaven has already written your promise, but it's your obedience that unlocks the seal. You've been walking through a quiet, refining season, one that few understand, but every test you've endured has been preparing you for transfer. The divine wealth, the promotion, the supernatural favor, it's already released in the spirit. What you're doing now through daily cleansing is aligning your physical vessel with what's already finished in heaven. This is not symbolic, it's sacred technology. Obedience is the bridge between revelation and reality. The Spirit has been whispering, prepare the vessel for what's coming, will overflow it. That's why things have felt heavy, why distractions have increased. The enemy senses that your breakthrough is close, but this time he cannot stop it because you're walking in rhythm with heaven. Chosen one, there's a shift in the air around you. You can feel it. Doors that once stayed closed are vibrating with new energy. Conversations are changing. Dreams are becoming instructions. The atmosphere is alive because your obedience is activating divine motion. What seemed delayed was never denied. Heaven was simply waiting for you to become the version of yourself that could handle the blessing. This daily act of cleansing is how you show heaven you're ready for more. You're no longer asking from a place of lack, you're positioning yourself from a place of alignment. And when heaven sees alignment, it releases acceleration. I've lived through this transition. There was a time when I prayed for miracles while still carrying yesterday's residue, fear, doubt, emotional clutter. Nothing moved. But when I began cleansing intentionally every day, everything changed. I wasn't just cleaning my body, I was resetting my spirit. Opportunities that were blocked suddenly appeared. People I hadn't met in years returned at the right moment with divine connections. That's how heaven works when obedience opens the gate. Chosen one. Understand this truth: purity is magnetic. When your vessel is pure, you draw divine provision naturally. The blessing doesn't chase confusion. It flows where peace abides. You're not working for it. You're walking into it. Heaven's favor doesn't respond to begging, it responds to alignment. And alignment is born through daily discipline. When you cleanse with reverence, you are saying, "Father, I'm ready to carry more." That single statement in the spirit shakes the unseen world. It reorders things around you. It causes angels to move, to prepare to position what's been waiting for you. Every morning as you wash, visualize it, divine power flowing through you. See chains breaking, see stagnation melting away. Speak life. I am the vessel of divine increase. I am pure. I am available. That vibration will echo beyond your physical space. It will enter your atmosphere, your home, your relationships, your work. Everything connected to you will begin to reflect that purity. Chosen one. This is not fantasy. It's spiritual law. Heaven cannot release abundance into chaos. It must flow through order. And your daily cleansing is establishing that order inside and around you. So don't take it lightly. Your obedience is not just for you, it's generational. Your purity is breaking cycles that your ancestors couldn't. You're becoming the gateway for your lineage to walk in freedom. You're cleansing not only your body, but your bloodline. Every act of obedience now will echo through generations that will never forget your faithfulness. That's why the enemy has tried so hard to distract you, to make you inconsistent, to make you think this act doesn't matter. But the truth is, every time you obey, you push darkness back another step. Every time you wash with purpose, light expands. Heaven's fire burns brighter through you. And soon, others will see it. They'll sense your shift before you speak. You'll walk into a room and peace will follow. You'll speak and doors will open. You'll rest and yet things will move on your behalf. That's what divine alignment looks like: effortless authority. Chosen one. This is what heaven has been preparing you for: divine ease. Not laziness, but flow. You're entering a season where you won't have to fight for everything. The hard battles were for training, now comes the reward. The Lord is saying, even now, my child, I am establishing your rhythm. You will move in sync with my spirit. You will not strive. You will glide. So cleanse daily, not out of fear, but out of faith. Each time you wash, you're not chasing blessing, you're maintaining alignment. Because what's coming next doesn't require effort, it requires readiness. You've cried enough, you've fought enough, you've waited long enough. Now it's time to receive. Chosen one. Heaven's flow is about to meet your obedience. And when it does, you'll understand why you had to prepare the vessel so carefully, because the blessing coming your way will not trickle in. It will flood. Chosen one. The moment has come, the spiritual gates have opened. What was once delayed is now moving toward you. You may not see it fully yet, but in the unseen, your obedience has activated divine release. Every time you cleansed, every time you whispered, "I am ready," heaven recorded it. You have shifted dimensions without even realizing it. This is where most people stop, right at the edge of their breakthrough. But you, anointed one, you are not most people. You are set apart. Your consistency has caught heaven's attention. You've proven you can be trusted with what's next. And because of that, God is about to accelerate everything that has your name attached to it. You've been feeling the pressure increase. That's not resistance, that's birth. The blessing is crowning. The spiritual weight you sense is not a burden, it's destiny pressing to be born. Do not back down now. Every time you cleanse, every time you pray, you're pushing something divine into manifestation. Heaven's pattern is always the same: purification before promotion, testing before transfer. You've passed the test. You've surrendered your will, purified your space, and obeyed without knowing the outcome. Now comes the reward, not as a random blessing, but as a supernatural inheritance. Chosen one. Listen carefully. Your obedience has become a magnet for divine resources. Heaven is about to pour out wealth, favor, and opportunity in unusual ways. Not because you asked loudly, but because you obeyed quietly. When God begins to bless you in this season, it will not make sense to those who watched you struggle. People will say, "How did it happen so fast?" They won't understand that you've been preparing in private. You've been aligning in silence. While others looked busy, you looked within, and that's where heaven always begins. When you cleanse, you are not just washing your body, you're commanding your atmosphere. You're removing residue that keeps favor from landing. You're clearing the static that blocks divine communication. Every drop of water, every moment of stillness, every prayerful whisper resets your spiritual frequency. That's why the blessing is finding you faster, because your signal is finally clear. Do you feel that the restlessness fading, the confusion lifting, the heaviness breaking? That's heaven taking over. Chosen one. The Holy Spirit is saying, "You have made room for me, now I will fill it." This next move of God is personal. It's tailored for your obedience. It's connected to your specific assignment, and when it begins, you will know not by noise, but by peace. Doors will open naturally, the right people will appear without struggle, the money will flow without manipulation, because alignment removes effort. The world teaches striving. Heaven teaches flow. You're about to enter the flow. But hear me, the same obedience that opened this door must now sustain it. Daily cleansing doesn't end when the blessing comes. It becomes your rhythm of protection. The moment you stop, residue starts returning. The enemy loves a distracted vessel, one who forgets that purity is not a season, it's a lifestyle. Chosen one, stay vigilant. Guard your frequency, guard your peace, guard your time. Don't let noise back into what God just made silent. As you continue this daily act, begin to pray from a place of ownership. Say, "Father, I thank you that heaven and earth are aligning for me. I thank you that divine wealth is flowing into my hands. I thank you that I walk in overflow, not lack." Speak it boldly, because it's already yours. You are not begging anymore, you are collecting. The transfer has begun. The vibration of obedience has already called forth everything attached to your destiny. This is not motivation, this is manifestation. Soon you'll look around and realize you're standing in what you used to pray for. But don't let that moment surprise you, expect it, because expectation is faith in motion. Chosen one, your preparation has met its purpose. You've gone from waiting to walking, from cleansing to carrying. What's coming next is not just breakthrough, it's overflow. There will be no more striving, no more chasing, no more asking when. You are entering your now. The blessings will recognize your purity and flow toward you like rivers seeking the sea. Keep your vessel clean. Keep your words aligned. Keep your gratitude alive. The same discipline that birthed this season will sustain it. And as you continue, remember, this was never about perfection. It was always about readiness. Heaven doesn't use the flawless, it uses the faithful. And you, chosen one, have proven faithful. Now get ready, because the evidence is about to appear. The contracts, the connections, the divine encounters, the healing, the overflow, they're already in motion. And when they find you, they will know exactly who you are, the one who obeyed, when others delayed, the one who cleansed, when others complained. You are not just stepping into blessing, you are stepping into identity. Heaven has recognized you, and now the earth will too. Chosen one, listen with your spirit. The shift has already happened. The moment you obeyed, the spiritual climate around you changed. Heaven didn't just notice, heaven responded. You have stepped into a realm where the laws of delay no longer apply. You've become one who moves in divine timing, not human timing. This is what obedience does. It bends time. It redeems what was lost. It accelerates what was stuck. You've broken cycles that held your family for generations because you dared to align with what heaven asked of you. And now divine restoration has been set in motion. You may not see all of it yet, but pay attention. Small confirmations will start appearing. Messages, numbers, unexpected favor, sudden peace where there used to be worry. These are not coincidences. They're divine signals saying it has begun. Chosen. Your obedience didn't just cleanse you, it rewired your destiny. Things that were once blocked are now rerouting in your favor. Relationships that ended without reason will begin to make sense. Doors that seemed silent are now preparing to open at the sound of your name. This is the mystery of heaven's order. When you cleanse the vessel, heaven fills it. When you make space, heaven rushes in. You're not waiting for a miracle anymore. The miracle is waiting for you to step into its flow. Every time you obey, you trigger movement. Angels move. Energy shifts. Situations rearrange. You think you're washing with water, but in truth, you're washing away everything that kept you small. The old version of you is dissolving. The one who doubted, feared, and delayed is being replaced by someone radiant, unshakable, and untouchable. The blessing that's coming is too big for who you used to be. That's why the old you couldn't receive it. You had to be refined first. You had to learn surrender. You had to stop chasing and start listening. Now that you've done that, the gates are opening. I've seen this happen again and again, not just in my life, but in those who chose daily obedience. They went from invisible to undeniable, from scarcity to overflow, from confusion to clarity. It didn't happen overnight, but it always began with one consistent decision: purity before power. And that's where you are now, chosen one. You've proven to heaven that you're not moved by feelings, but by faith. And faith always brings fire. The refining process is almost complete, and what's being revealed is gold, strong, pure, and unstoppable. So don't slow down now. Keep your rhythm. Every act of cleansing is a seed, and those seeds are now sprouting. You've been planting in secret. Now you'll reap in public. The harvest will not just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. Your obedience will feed families, heal relationships, and shift entire generations. Chosen one, the divine wealth transfer that prophets spoke of, you are part of it. But this wealth isn't just financial, it's spiritual, emotional, and relational. It's the wealth of peace, wisdom, influence, and divine protection. And yes, financial increase will follow too, because clean hands can hold abundance without corruption. Heaven can finally trust you with what others mishandled. That's why it took time. God wasn't withholding, He was preparing. He wasn't punishing, He was protecting. You are not late, you are right on time. Now you must steward this flow wisely. Keep your heart soft, your motives pure, your gates clean. Don't allow pride to creep in once blessings arrive. Purity is not a one-time act, it's a rhythm of reverence. Each day you cleanse, you stay connected to the source. Chosen one, as you move into this new level, remember power without purity destroys. But power with purity multiplies. You've chosen the narrow path, and now it will lead you into wide spaces. What's ahead is expansion, elevation, and effortless flow. So keep declaring, I am clean, I am ready, I am trusted by heaven. Say it until your soul believes it. Because this is no longer preparation, this is manifestation. You're walking in the evidence of everything you've prayed for. Soon, the same people who overlooked you will witness your elevation. Not out of revenge, but revelation, so they'll know obedience still moves mountains. Chosen one. The testing was real, the refining was hard, but the reward is near. This is your divine payback season, not as compensation, but as confirmation that heaven keeps its promises. You're not the same person who began this journey. You've been transformed body, spirit, and soul. You've been anointed for this hour. Keep cleansing, keep honoring, keep shining. Because the more you stay aligned, the more heaven will trust you with miracles that others only dream about. Chosen one, you are walking proof that purity births power. And soon the world will see what heaven has already known. You were chosen for this. Chosen one, can you feel it? The air has shifted. The atmosphere around you has changed. The battles that once drained you have lost their grip. You've entered a new spiritual dimension, the realm of divine flow. You're no longer chasing alignment. You are alignment. You've become the evidence that obedience brings elevation. This is what happens when you walk in daily cleansing. Heaven reintroduces you. You are not who you were a month ago. The version of you that doubted, hesitated, and feared cannot exist here. That version died in the refining process. Now you stand as the purified vessel, radiant, ready, recognized by heaven. Chosen one. Your very presence carries authority now. The same things that once resisted you now bow at your energy. The storms that used to shake you now answer to your peace. Because peace has become your power. You don't fight for control anymore, you flow from obedience. You've entered a phase few ever reach spiritual mastery through purity. Every act of cleansing was not just obedience, it was construction. Heaven has been building you brick by brick, prayer by prayer, act by act. The pressure you felt was purpose shaping you. The silence was the sound of heaven working behind the scenes. I know what that silence feels like. It can seem endless, like nothing is happening, but it's in that quiet that heaven does its deepest work. You were being restructured, rewired, and redefined, and now you're stepping into visibility. The hidden season is over. The oil is active. The flow has begun. Chosen. One, hear this. Your blessings are custom-made for your obedience. What's coming to you is not random, it's precise. Heaven doesn't give out generic rewards. It releases tailored manifestations that match your faithfulness. That's why the wait was long. God wasn't preparing the blessing, He was preparing you. But with this elevation comes responsibility. The same cleansing that opened your gates must now guard them. Blessing requires maintenance. Don't let comfort make you careless. Purity must become your rhythm, your daily spiritual hygiene, because the higher you rise, the more your purity will be tested. When God begins to elevate you, the warfare doesn't disappear, it evolves. The attacks become subtle, the distractions will wear beautiful disguises. That's why cleansing must stay daily. Purity is not only preparation, it's protection, it's your armor. Chosen. One, never forget this. A clean vessel is a dangerous weapon. Every time you wash, every time you reset, darkness loses its hold. You confuse the enemy because you keep resetting faster than he can attack. That's your secret, your ability to remain still, centered and pure when everything around you shakes. People will notice the difference in you. They won't be able to explain it, but they'll feel it. They'll feel peace when you enter the room. They'll feel conviction when you speak. They'll feel safe in your presence, not because of who you are, but because of who flows through you. That's divine authority birthed through consistency. You no longer need to explain yourself. You carry proof. You don't need validation. Heaven's seal is already on you. Your obedience has become your identity. You are now a carrier of presence, a moving altar. But remember, chosen one never skip a day. Even kings polish their crowns. The glory you carry must be maintained. Every morning, wash with intention. Every evening, end with gratitude. Declare it daily, I am clean, I am covered, I am chosen. Your strength now is in your stillness. You don't chase, you attract. You don't beg, you command through alignment. That's the posture of one who walks in divine flow. The blessings, opportunities, and favor that once ran from you are now searching for you. And when they find you, they will stay, because you are not just a vessel anymore. You are the temple, the altar, the evidence that heaven still moves through the pure-hearted. Chosen one, this is your transformation realized. You're no longer waiting to become you are. This is the fulfillment of your obedience, the season of recognition. Heaven is not preparing you anymore. Heaven is presenting you, so stay clean, stay grounded, and stay grateful. Because from this day forward, everything you touch will carry the fragrance of divine alignment. You've become what heaven always intended, the living proof that obedience unlocks everything. Chosen one, this is the moment heaven has been shaping you for. The preparation, the cleansing, the waiting, it all led to this. You've walked through fire and water, and now you stand purified, aligned, and ready. Heaven's timing has met your obedience, and what was hidden is about to be revealed. You're not waiting for your season anymore. Your season has arrived. The doors are already open. The favor has already been released. The divine transfer that was once a promise is now becoming visible. You're about to witness the reward of your daily obedience unfold before your eyes. Chosen one, the Spirit of God is saying, I have seen your quiet yes. I have watched your faithfulness when no one else did. Now I will reward you openly. You're stepping into a time where what was whispered in prayer will be shouted in testimony. What you carried in silence will now speak loudly through results. Every cleansing, every prayer, every act of obedience was never small. It was the key turning heaven's lock. You were not just cleaning your body, you were cleaning your path. You were clearing away everything that blocked your inheritance. And now everything that belongs to you is moving toward you. From this day forward, things will begin to accelerate. Opportunities will align. Connections will form. Doors will open without you forcing them. That's what happens when your frequency matches heaven's. You've entered divine flow where effort ends and favor begins. Chosen one, You've crossed the line from preparation into manifestation. You are not the same person who began this journey. The fire refined you, but it didn't destroy you. It made you unstoppable. You're walking now as one who carries heaven's signature. You'll notice it in your atmosphere: peace, where there was chaos; strength, where there was weakness; clarity, where there was confusion. Even your energy feels lighter because your spirit is clean. You've become a vessel of flow, a carrier of divine current. But remember this: the same obedience that opened the door must now keep it open. Cleansing isn't just a phase, it's a rhythm. Keep your vessel pure. Keep your gates clear. Every morning reaffirm your alignment: I am clean, I am covered, I am chosen. People will begin to notice the change in you. They'll feel peace when you enter the room. They'll feel calm when you speak. They won't understand what shifted, but heaven will. You've become a living portal, a bridge between the divine and the earthly. You're walking proof that purity is still power. This is not just your breakthrough, it's your becoming. You are no longer seeking miracles, you're manifesting them. You're not waiting for blessings. Blessings are waiting for you. Every area of your life is beginning to align because heaven has found a trustworthy vessel. Chosen one. This is the confirmation you've been praying for. The wait is over. You're about to be recognized not by man, but by heaven itself. The things you lost will return in better form. The things that left will be replaced with what was always meant to stay. And the doors that once rejected you will now call your name. Walk in this new level with humility and awareness. Don't let success distract you from the source. Continue your rhythm of cleansing prayer and gratitude because consistency keeps the flow alive. Heaven rewards those who honor the process even after the promise comes. Everything you touch in this season will carry increase. Your words will carry weight. Your presence will shift rooms. The supernatural will become natural to you. This is not hype. This is the reward of discipline. You've learned how to live in alignment, and now heaven can trust you with overflow. Chosen one, you are entering a time where nothing is missing and nothing is broken. Restoration, recognition, and revelation are merging into one divine moment, your now. So walk boldly, speak with authority, shine with humility. You are the fulfillment of the word that began this journey. Do not let a single day pass. You obeyed, you endured, you aligned. Now heaven responds, the floodgates open, and your destiny unfolds before your eyes. Chosen one, it's your time to reign. Chosen one, this is your Kairos moment, your divine turning point. Heaven has heard your obedience and answered with release. The cleansing you began has opened unseen doors, and the flow has already started. Stay aligned, stay pure, and walk boldly into what's next. You are not waiting anymore. You are becoming. The blessing is moving toward you even now. Give thanks, stay faithful, and let peace guide your steps. If this word spoke to your spirit, share it and declare, I am ready. You are clean. You are anointed. You are chosen. The time is now.